Hi, I'm Joe Salvo. I'm Director of the Industrial Internet Consortium effort at GE. I wanted to say a few things about how we look at this whole space, and I think a lot of it can be understood in the context of two compelling laws, Moore's Law and Metcalfe's Law. So we all know Moore's Law, computing power doubling every 18 months or so. And Metcalfe's Law, based on Bob Metcalfe's notion of the Ethernet increasing in value as a power function. And that now has been validated in other types of networks, as well as we've seen in the past decade as social media has exploded in creating value based on this networking effect. GE has been focused on building networks for over 100 years. Thomas Edison built the first electrical grid in Lower Manhattan over 100 years ago. We have extended that network across the face of the earth, and it has truly changed the fabric of everyday life. The skylines of the world are different because we have electric power. With no motors, you would never have an elevator to take you above the 7th floor limit that most people are willing to walk. The internet is no different in that we are laying down a fabric that is going to totally reshape how we do everything. And I think we're not used to thinking exponentially, but since I've lived through this, you know, this phone is basically a supercomputer of 30 years ago. So when I was a graduate student, I bought a 10 megabyte hard drive for my computer. It cost me $1,000. Today, I can buy a 3 terabyte encrypted hard drive for about $100. That's about $100 million of value. We don't typically think that way. So imagine what this type of device is going to be able to do in 30 years. So these ideas aren't just a good idea. These ideas are not just compelling, they're unstoppable. So we have to build a network that is going to be able to handle this kind of capacity. So we are going to transcend the concept of things to brilliant objects, brilliant machines. We're going to have to make up new terms to describe what's going to happen over the next 10, 20, 30 years. And we need to get together as a group and try to figure out how to secure it, how to make it open, interoperable. And I think the fact that this group here sits here in front of you today is a testimony to the ability of some of the largest companies in the United States and on a multinational level as well, to understand that this is not just another activity. This is very serious, and we have to get it right, and we have to have a lot of dialogue.